Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca, and with tonight's episode of the Have and the Damn Have Nots. Y'all got the partner, bitch. Excuse me, honey, because I don't feel like all that goddamn light. As you can see back there go that Julius studio light set back there, but I don't feel like it, and I had just promised y'all I was gonna come on down and through and talk with y'all about these shows tonight, and I was gonna be on camera. I'm kind of tired because, girl, I've been talking all day. I feel like I've talked enough. I talked for like 30, almost 30 minutes on one live today, and then I came back and gave you a part two that went a little bit over an hour. I hope you all have had an opportunity to go back and look at those lives, but if you haven't, please check them out. You know, I always try to give you a little something, and it was some key keys in there, and child, I hope don't nobody get in their feelings, but if they do, bitch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We all human, and I make jokes just like anybody else. I've been the butt of a lot of jokes, so if you in your feels about that, then, you know, do what the fuck you feel like you need to. And if I find out about it, because I told you on the live, I don't fuck around on channels that I don't feel welcome on. So if I happen to find out about it and I want to clap back, just remember that, you know, I done already said out there and said, I ain't, you know, just expect it, okay? Because I ain't gonna, you know, if I find out, I ain't gonna just be silent. But I ain't looking for no drama, but it could come, you know, I ain't never scared. Fuck it, I don't care. Anyway, what I come down here? Oh, we came down here to talk about the haves and the have-nots. Y'all, I'm throwed off here. I don't like to oversaturate the airwaves with my damn videos and shit. I don't be trying to oversaturate y'all. Now I might do 4 in a row and they be little 10, 15-minute little clips, but I don't be trying to oversaturate you. So let's get on into tonight's episode, child. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be real mad was the name of the episode. Child, we open with Candace and Charles talking about, you know, all the information that's all over the airways and, you know, in the newspapers and in all social media popular outlets is reporting about her background that has now become the foreground, and everybody got something to say about it, child. He basically told her, because she said, I thought you cleaned me up. He said, well, I did, but it's some people that you done pretty pissed off out here in this world. People's is mad with you, Candace. Why is people mad with you, Candace? Child, he went on to say that he sacrificed a lot. You know, I love you, Candace, and everything, but this is my destiny. She already understood what that means. She said she was mad, though. She upset at him for giving her hope and her for being stupid enough to believe it. So she's packing her shit to leave. Now, he started telling her that, you know, he knows she got to go, but she needs to go by way of the back door, go through the garage, and she can't be sitting in the car. She's going to have to be in the trunk. And she opposing it, saying that she going to go out the front damn door. She even tried to, but, you know, Secret Service won't allow her. She outdone, because in that moment, even though she kind of should have expected something like this to happen, she still in her motherfucker feels like, nigga, I can't believe you treat me like this. Even though he don't really want to treat her like that, he got a job to do. That's his destiny. That's what he said, okay? So, child, they ended up taking her ass on up out of there by force. And he devastated. He never wanted this to happen. I hate that it's happening, but their storyline was a little corny to me, and it really was a bit much to be able to believe, like, this man who has won the presidency of the United States can really get with an ex-hooker and have a relationship, and it all be on only a select group of people would know. That wasn't realistic. So I saw this coming, so I'm not really surprised by it. But damn, Candace, I sure hate it for you though, girl. Now, David done called Jim saying that he couldn't help himself. He done killed Veronica, and baby, she over there in the pool just floating. Jim told David to leave there and come to him at once. So he jumps up and do it, and baby, as soon as he get up out that door, Veronica come from up under that water, baby. She emerged like a phoenix from the ashes, but she was coming out the water, okay? And she pissed off that David tried to kill her. Child, now y'all knew Veronica wasn't gonna be dead. If he kill off Veronica at this point and ain't hooked up with me or Ashley Miller, then he was headed for disaster. Okay? I said it. Y'all knew Veronica wasn't going to die like that. She's one of the main characters, and she's really keeping this show afloat in a lot of ways. Because whether you love or hate it, your ass tune in every Tuesday night, Temptation Tuesday, at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, 9 o'clock over there on the East Coast, okay? You tune in. Even though a lot of people talk shit about his style of writing and how it's predictable and sometimes redundant, at the end of the day, a vast majority of people still tune in to this show. And you knew damn well that that girl wasn't going to die off this show. But I can tell you what she going to do. She finna be a force to be reckoned with. Oh, she finna get David ass. Her ticky boom just ignited when she had to come from up under that water. Now, Jeffrey arrived over down to the hospital. He runs into Madison, and Madison was a bit surprised to see him, but what's up? Look, I don't really, you know how I don't really want to ask you this, but I got a call saying Justin was brought to this hospital. They called me because they had me listed as his next of kin. I don't know nothing about it, Madison says, but let me check. He look and see, yeah, they brought him in, he died now. You can go see him. Well, can you just find out about his condition? Jeffrey, you in love with him. No, I'm not. Yes, you is. Perhaps I am. And what? I already told you about how devastating and destructive being with this man could be. Just because I don't want you don't mean that I don't want that none of this other stuff gonna happen. He gets the doctor to come down and talk. Doctor said he done been severely raped. He done had his jaw fractured. And a whole list of other shit that I just didn't write down is what's wrong with Justin. Doctor say I gotta go back and tend to my patient. You can see him if you want him. Oh no, I just needed to know how he was doing. So then he turns to Madison and say, do you think he deserved that? Madison said no. He said, so see, when you speak about how I am, you have to remember I know how my parents are. And I'm the only one in the family with a heart. That's why. And he walked out. Because he already had said that Veronica had Justin hurt. And Justin put him down on the paperwork to be the next of kin to be called in case something happened. And so we see what has happened, child. David and Jim goes over to Veronica's house. Now, David go in to assess the damage to see if Veronica's still floating over there in the pool. He get out there to the pool area after walking through the house. He see that ain't no Veronica swimming in no damn pool. She ain't floating either. She ain't in there. But what is there is a water trail leading from the pool all the way upstairs from her getting out that pool and going up into her bedroom area to prepare for war with David. Okay? So he got to come back out to the car and he got questions. You say you killed her here in the pool. You drowned her here. Yeah, she in there in the pool. How long did you hold her underwater? I don't really know, Jim. What are you talking about? Now, do you remember that Veronica was a swimming coach in college? Yeah, what they got to do? Man, she ain't in there. At least she ain't swimming, she ain't floating in no pool. You ain't kill her. And there is a huge trail of water leading from the pool to the upstairs area. I wouldn't be surprised if this bitch ain't watching us from one of them windows up there. She ain't dead. No, she ain't dead. And you look like you relieved. No, I'm not relieved. David, look here. Do you got some weapons at home? Yeah, I got weapons at the house. I mean, for real, though, because you do know now this woman is going to come at you with everything she got because you done tried to take her life. Yeah, I know. He said, well, since you got weapons at home, I guess it's all right for me to take your ass back to the house. Charles is upset. Candace is gone. He is drinking while talking to Mr. Secret Service man Oliver, asking him, you ever had a woman that make you feel alive? Oliver said, yes, I have. My ex-wife, to be exact. Then he starts talking about how Charles is going to have to combat everything that's coming out. He said, you're going to have to trash her. He said, I didn't, I know this could get ugly, but you're going to have to do what you got to do because you're on the road to your destiny. Charles tell Oliver, go on and prepare a statement. But look, prepare that statement, but have some tact about yourself. Don't just annihilate her. And Oliver said, I'm going to try, but if she rebuttal, then I'm going to have to bring out the big guns on her ass, okay? Then Charles says, do you think Landon could have been involved in this? No. Why would you say that? Landon a lot of things, but what you mean? He said, well, he disappeared around about that time. I think we need to keep an eye on him. He said, I don't think he a part of it, but alright. Now, over at Hannah, her and Benny now watching the TV, and they seeing all of Candace's past coming back to her in one swoop. Hannah said that's why she ain't answering that phone. Because all of this is going on, and she convinced Candace got the money. Then there's a knock on the door, and she say, wait a minute, hold up. Don't be so quick to run over there because if that's Derek, I don't want no parts of it. Mama, exactly what did he do to you? Don't worry about that. I don't want to talk to you about my business. Just, I ain't trying to talk to him. So Benny go to the door. Who is it? It is Candace. They let her in. She first off the bat admit that she knows she got that money. She said, look here, I was about to transfer the money back into Jim's bank account when all of this happened. Hannah say, but you still got to give back to him, Candace. She said, but I ain't going to have nothing. She said, Candace, you ain't going to get no peace until this happen. And that's when Candace told her you was right about everything about me. He switched on me so fast when this stuff started coming out. Told me to get gone. So I got gone. And if I get this money back, I won't have a dollar or a dime. And right now, all I want to do is go someplace where don't nobody know my name. She said, baby, I understand. Sometimes we don't know these men as much as we think we do. But Candace, I assure you, if you try to hold on to that money when it's not legally or lawfully yours, your days are going to be even more so trouble-filled than what it is right now. Benny's sitting over there, but wait a minute, we needs that damn money. Candace sitting there thinking, I know my mama right. Damn, I don't want to have to do this shit. She agrees to give the money back to Jim Cryer. Can I spend the night here? Matter of fact, if I get his money back to him, I might need to be here a couple of nights. And Hannah says, as long as you doing right, you always got a place with me. Veronica done went up them stairs, done flipped into one of her 27 personalities, or probably a little bit of all of them. Got her short, bob, curly, partly curly ass coif on her head, draped in all black and leather. Down to the police station, bailing out her goons, because, see, she need them to ride one more time. And she want little rookie cop at the desk to stop telling her it's a process, because I'm Veronica Harrington. So, let's get it, okay? Child, meanwhile, the junkie Wyatt done tracked down RK trying to get more drugs. This fool is willing to sell even more, hawk even more of his mama's jewelry so that he can get his high. RK tell him, let him make some phone calls. I'm going to hook you up. Instead of calling the hookup, he calls Candace to let her know some dude from Washington know everything. Now, I ain't telling on your ass. I can't really say by Broderick and Rocky, but I do believe they going to cut on you, but I didn't. Why you didn't cut? Because I ain't built like that. We don't do that from the hood. We don't, snitches get stitches and end up in ditches. We don't do that in the hood. So I didn't turn on you. But baby girl, things are tight. You need to lay low. Wherever you at, you need to lay low and don't make no sudden moves. Just a burner phone. You can hit me up on it anytime you need to. But stay your ass from down to the artesian, because see, down there, they looking for you, girl. So don't do it. Now, she don't know how to really take this. Plus, she dealing with a broken heart at this moment. So she just tell him, all right, I'm going to get back with you and thank you. Okay? Now, Jim makes it home, and guess who outside? Kyle, the Attorney General. He knew who he was. Come on in the cry house. Old boy looking around. There's some lovely decor. My wife, Catherine, is in charge of decorating this, and thank you. Where is your wife? How's she doing? Wait a minute, you know my wife? And now she ain't here. Oh, okay, that's all I needed to know. Look, do you know this girl? That's Candace Young. Hell yeah, I know her. How do you know her? Well, she kidnapped me. She beat on me. And right now, she got $8 million of my dollars in her bank account, her possession, and I need to get them. Really? Says Kyle. We might be able to work with each other. See, I need to know everything you need to know about her. Why are you concerned about it? Because the bitch got me too. But I ain't trying to get revenge based off of no $1,500 she got from me. I'm trying to get at her ass because this is about principle. You heard she been dating the president-elect, right? Oh, yeah, I heard something about that, but I couldn't confirm it. He said, well, it's confirmed she was, and we want to take her ass down, and we don't give a damn about him either. Jim's wheels in his head began to turn. I got a whole lot of situations and things going on. Child, I need some help too. So look here. I might be able to help you on your quest to bring down Candace and possibly this president-elect y'all don't see it for. But see, I got some things going on. First problem I got is, my son Wyatt. Oh, yeah, Kyle say I know about him and him hitting Lizzie and all of that stuff going on. Well, the DA has built up a case on us currently, and she's trying to arrest us for obstruction, and I need you to make that go away. Kyle say I can't do that. Jim said, oh, yes, you can. Right now, this is in the hands of the local authorities here, the DA's office. It ain't nothing for you to step in and take over this case and let it go. Make it a case of national or some shit about national security, honey, and take it over. Kyle impressed. Jim said, I'm a judge. I do this in my sleep. I come up with schemes and plans all day long, even in my sleep, on how to fuck over somebody. So I know this like the back of my hand. Kyle said, you know what? Depending on what you can give me, I lie to be able to help you. I might. Just depends on what you can do for me. He said, oh, I know everything about Candace Young. I sure do. But I'm going to need you to wash my hand before I wash yours. So then Kyle tell him, well, let me start out by saying first, this is some badass branded. Jim said that's the cheap shit. I bring out the imported shit for the good people. And look like I might need to get you a glass of the good shit. So let me fix you another drink. We might be able to work with one another. So Jim is going to find a way to get Kyle and the Attorney General's office to get him off on these charges, him and his crew. In return, he gonna get him everything that he think he can about Candace, but he gonna get something out the deal. Child, work ain't honest, but it pays the bill, okay? Now, Veronica done picked up the goon, baby. Goon say, the number one goon, the big one, say I beat his ass real good. She pleased. Then she gives him an address and tells him to meet her there later at that address. And she want every ass in there dead. He said, damn, like that? She said, yeah. He said, well, look here, you want me to come by after we get through handling this business? She was like, baby, we already tried that, and it didn't. You ain't good at it. You ain't good at it at all. He said she cold in the motherfucker. She said, you ain't seen nothing yet, but thank you. I'll see you later, boo. Catherine done took Broderick over to Wyatt old apartment. See, don't nobody, even Jim, know that she still owns that shit. She telling him he's safe there. He ain't out because he ain't never lived like that before. You seen the little hole in the wall he was living in, little sleazy ass motel room. So he is in awe about that, and he said that, you know, he ain't never had nobody do nothing like this for him. She telling him to relax, call her Catherine, and she offers to get him a drink, child. He amazed because he's scared. He don't know how he gonna repay her. She said, "Oh, you do a couple things." You know, like I get them Chuck E. Cheese's coin token sometime, and I tell y'all about it. That's the same thing she doing. She got her some Chuck E. Cheese tokens, that nice ass apartment, and promise of safety and security from immigration who could deport his ass at any time, cause he ain't over here right. But he's scared. So he gonna do what any fool would do. He gonna go along with it. In fact, she turns her back to answer a phone call, which was Derek, by the way. And she letting him know, I've been looking for you, and I'm gonna call you back, because right now we can't talk. But I'm gonna call you back because, see, I need to talk to you because I talked to him. So they hang up. She turned around and baby Broderick then came out the motherfucking clothes. That nigga is on his job. He is now about to earn his kept man status. He got on his drawers, baby. Nothing but the drawers. And bearing 2 drinks, one for her and one for him. And baby, he about to earn his title as kept man of Catherine Cryer. I said, bitch, handle your business. Catherine don't fall in love, but you too. Yeah, you gotta know the rules of cougarism. It's rules and levels to this shit. You can't just jump out there and be no cougar. You got to, it's a class, bitch. Maybe I need to take class, because I got a little cougar in me. But nevertheless, child, Veronica and her goons is suited and booted. She in all her black like she been ever since she got up out that pool. Baby, they is marching in front of David's house. Like they about to ride down on him like some real gangster type of shit. Yes, baby, that is where we cut off at. It's supposed to be the season finale coming up, child. I don't know, child. I got excited. Plus, I had to go hurry up and do a bathroom and water break because ambition fucks me up by coming on right after that. That's why these reviews late. But that's it. That's all, y'all, on tonight's episode of the Have and Have Nots. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on these YT streets. Comment down below in the panel section. Let me know how you felt about tonight's episode of the Have and Have Nots. If you have not become a love thing today for the free 99, please go ahead at this moment and hit your notification bell buttons. Also hit the subscribe and then tap your your bell twice, so that each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel, you'll be notified and you can come on over here and have a good old kiki or two with me. That's what you can do. Also, check the description box for all of my links, how to contact me, how to follow me on different social media sites, my Spreaker link, my SoundCloud link, and of course, please check out the Lady Nyca store over on Teespring. Get you some good little cups or some t-shirts or a phone case. Girl, get you something. Support the channel. It's supporting me, and I really appreciate it. That's it, y'all. I will be back momentarily for Ambition. Have a great remainder to your Tuesday night. Peace.